All right, my totally amazing people. Welcome on in. Today is Sunday, and today, as per the recents, I am playing Timberborn because, like that's my current fascination right now in video gaming. So, yeah, let's play some Timberborn. How y'all doing? I saw Ed and Mr. Mia's here. I hope y'all are doing amazing. I did figure something out in Timberborn, that if you get all the big stuff done and you, quote, achieve the end of the game, they then give you the option to change your starting location. So you are no longer stuck with the same starting location on the map, and you have to do it per map. So it's not like it unlocks it for every map. You have to do it by the map. So I'm excited because I did not know this. Music's seeming a touch loud. I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge. There we go. Oh, something Ed didn't know. Yeah, if you get to the end all be all goal, you can then, when you start up your next city on the same map, you can then place your starting location wherever you want. So like if you wanted to be like over here for your starting location, you could absolutely do that. If you wanted to be tucked back here, you could do that. That's honestly not the worst place to start. Kind of bare on trees, so you'd have to be kind of picky about it until you got a forester going. But yeah, then you can choose like, hey, I want to start over here and make it a real challenge for myself because there aren't any trees over here, which basically means you're not doing shit. You can be over here towards these lovely little piles and we're playing Iron Teeth, so honestly over here not the worst spot. Not the worst spot because there's lots of metal around. Hey, I want to be on top of a mountain. You're gonna fail because you can't get anywhere. Yeah, there's no berries though. Over here wouldn't be too bad either. It just puts you on the very edge of the map, so you can't go too far. And you're kind of far from the bad water. I mean, you want to be kind of near the bad water because, things and stuff. You could start like over here. That's a lot of bad water though, so you're not going to get much out of it. I was thinking about like over on this side, because then I'm close to bad water. I'm close enough to some metal. There's a mine that you can build over here. Close enough to the bad water. There's trees. There's some berries. Not a whole lot, but we can, we work with what we got. So I'm kind of liking this. There's water for power flow. We can go up to build like houses and stuff like up here. I've played this game since it was only the first map. I have 230 hours in this game and sold it on Steam to like 9 people when I played it. Yeah, no, I love this game. I absolutely love this game so much. And I talk about it all the time. I think we're going to build back here. And I think that's where we're going to start our town. Iron Stream, just so that I know, who's playing. Let's pause. I actually want to go see on Steam how many hours I've got in this game. Let's go to my profile. I've got 87 hours in play on this game, which is not a whole heck of a lot, but most of that has been in the past couple of weeks. But I absolutely love it. I don't want to play, like right now I am so stuck in on this silly little city builder. That's a tongue twister. I'm so stuck in on this that like I don't care. I just want to play this for the next, the next however long it is. All right, let's jump into it. We're gonna start off with we are gonna get food first. Food. Let me have a berry guy. If I put it in the middle, will he go to both sides? He will. Oh, that's kind of fun. I was gonna put him a little far away from places, but, you know, we'll be okay. We can always have a second one if we need be. If need be. I do want to land it, or I want to put it out. That's gonna bug me, but that's okay. And then we are gonna need some science points if we want to unlock things like stairs and shit. So, let us get some wood going. 1, 2. And then I'm going to build some science guys first. I'm going to follow Ed's rule of thumb and let them sleep on the ground for a little while. Science points. We're going to put them like back here in this little alcove. We'll build 2. I just need to get like some stairs. I need stairs and I need I'm gonna need water too. They don't have a whole lot of water to start with. 250. Oh, I gotta mark where to cut trees, don't I? That would be, you know, helpful. I need stairs and platforms. That'll be the start of, you know, of it, and then we'll move on from there. But yeah, if you build like the last monument in, so this thing, the Earth Repopulator, it takes a lot. It took me, when I played, I started, I took a mental health day on Friday, and I started playing at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I think at like, I think it was the next day when I finally finished rebuilding the Earth Populator, the Earth Repopulator. Let's speed through the first little bit, because the first little bit always takes forever for them to do anything. I don't want to build any storage or anything like that, because that's just going to eat away at the limited wood supply until I get a forester. The first thing we're going to do is a forester when we get enough science points up and going. That's going to be the first thing. So let's see. I've been to Target twice in the past 2 days. We went yesterday because I was, we were looking for a griddle. You don't like the bad water? I'm not a big fan of the bad water. It's weird, but it's like containable. Like, I could go up here and put in, which I might actually do, just put in some dams or floodgates or something like that. I just like the bad water too. Mr. Mia's on with somebody. Let's get some science going. We need to, how much is a forester? A forester is 60 points. We're like 20 points right now. I guess we could build for logs, because I'm planning on putting the forester over here either way. And we're kind of stuck for things, and they might as well. The thing that I like about the Iron Teeth is the fact that their storage units, you can stack them, which makes me really happy. So like they're solid on top, so you can stack things on top of them, or have them be like support structures for bigger buildings and stuff like that. But you can't do that with what are they? The folktales? The other ones? The easier ones. But this storage being stackable is so much better. And I also like that their population's more controllable. I do need to build water things. But I want to get a forester first. We're almost there. We're almost there to be able to get a forester. And then we can build away to our heart's content. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomies. We're gonna make this whole thing like birch trees. And of course, we'll have all this extra space over here too. So I'll probably, you know, put more trees and stuff like that, because you need like 17 different plots of trees. I think the forester should be able to get a good portion of this, maybe have him plant some more berry bushes over here or something. But I need to make sure that we leave space open. There's metal over here. And then there's more metal like over here. All right, we've got enough. Let's slow this down again. We'll play on only 2 speed instead of wood, forester, unlock. Yes, I would like to unlock the forester. Okay, so he can't reach all the way over there, but he can reach most of that, which is fine. We'll dig up the bushes over here. Not a big deal. Let's start with give the town folks something to do and dig up some of these bushes, because otherwise they're just gonna get in the way of our planting of trees. And I want them to be gone. Poof. Poof, be gone. I think that's all the bushes. Oh, the forester needs planks. I always do this. Where I forget that the forester needs planks. Because, you know, duh. Not really a duh, but like, dude, we easily could, you know, not deal with that, you know, if I were smarter. If I were smarter. Why are you so loud? Is it just me? Yeah, it's just me. I'm loud. My music is loud today. Power, we're gonna need one of these as well. I love that they're like, hey, we can't reach that because of a path. And then these 2 idiots are not even using paths. They're not even using the path. They're just walking all over the grass. Like, thanks. Appreciate that. All right. I forgot that the forester needs planks. I always forget the forester needs planks like a jerk. All right, and then industrial lumber mill. I'll put it right there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, I promise. So yeah, I went to Target. Bought books. That's what I bought at Target, right? I think in the past 2 days, I've spent like $200 on books, $300 on books, something like that. But they had the entire ACOTAR series in a box, and then they had the entire Throne of Glass series in a box. And I was half tempted to get the Crescent City box set that they had, but those were in hardback, and I'm not, as much as I like hardback books because they're nice and solid and stuff like that. Hardback books are harder to store for me, and they're also harder for me to carry around and read and stuff like that. Then as soon as we got home from Target yesterday, I sat down and sped read through a nearly 500-page novel because I wanted to, and because it was good. It was very, very excellent. Very. Oh man, it's demons. It's demons, and they're. It's not a. It's an R-rated book, or X-rated at some parts. But the series starts out with book 1, which is Her Soul to Take. And it was absolutely phenomenal. I sat, and it was about 6 hours of reading, but I read fairly fast. It is by an author called Harley LaRoe. and it's spelled the French way, Laroux. But they're on TikTok. I don't want to misgender them. They're on TikTok, and the book is very sex and kink positive. So the book is just epically fantastic. Like, I loved it so much that we went back to Target today so that I could get those were trees, not not bushes. So I could get the second and the third novel in the trilogy. And I will be searching out more of their books because I like their writing style. It's very easy to read, but not a slog. You know what I mean? And I started reading the second book already and then decided that I was sleepy and took an hour-long nap. But I got a good 100 pages in hour and a half-ish. But if y'all have book suggestions, things you think I should read, things that you want me to talk about or anything like that, please feel free to dump them in the Discord, in the Reading Nook channel, because I'm always on the search for good new books to read. My goal is, I set a very loose goal of 12 books this year, and I know that I'm gonna blow that out of the water, and I will up the goal once I get closer, or I forgot to turn that on, closer to that goal, because I want to read more this year. Let's plant some trees. We're going to start off with a good healthy swatch of birch trees because they grow the fastest, but they create the least amount of wood. And then I'm going to plant pine trees right behind that because they at least give you a little extra wood. And then we're going to plant a little bit of oak. They give you the most wood. There we go. We'll get started with that and see how that works for us. I do wish I could have more than one forester in a hut. But you can't. Let's do stairs. Yes. Oh, they don't connect. That makes me sad. At least now we can get up here, kind of thing. All right, I'm gonna move the berry guy to over there. And then we're gonna need to build some storage for the berries. Berry storage. Medium warehouse. And I need to do water. Berries. We're just gonna put the water down here next to the power source. And we're gonna do one there and one there. Path it out. And then we can build the little water storage things, right? Not those, these. Here, and there. That'll work. That'll work for now. So what have you all gotten up to this weekend? It is the end of the weekend, and I want to know what y'all are getting up to. How was everything? How was the weekend? How was the craziness? Hopefully it wasn't too crazy. I've spent my weekend reading books because, that's the way it is. Didn't have anything to get up to? I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. Sometimes it's nice just to, you know, have a lazy weekend. I could use a good long lazy weekend. I mean, I guess this weekend was kind of a good long lazy weekend. Didn't really do much. Yeah, didn't really do much. Didn't really do a whole heck of a lot. Let's do platforms. Do I have 50 points. I need 100 for platforms. Which is not bad. We'll be okay. I wish I could borrow my forester and be like, hey, come over here for just a minute and plant bushes over there so that I don't have to put another forester over here just to plant bushes. So I guess I don't really have to. I can put in stairs. Oh, the only place I can put in stairs is there, but I can't make a... Yeah, I can't make a road to that. Okay. We'll leave it alone for a minute. I think we'll be okay. We're not breeding any more beavers at the moment because I haven't built any of the pods needed for them. You know, so all weekend long, my neighbors have been absolutely dead silent. Like there's been nobody there. They're doing a bunch of construction on their house. They're redoing like they've taken their entire house down to the studs after a tree came through their roof. And they've been quiet all weekend, and just now they started like, I'm like, of course the one time that I stream, you're gonna start with your I'm gonna do all these things, right? And I'm just gonna make a ton of noise over there so that you have to listen to it while you stream. You know, I don't blame them because I know that like they need to do the things that they need to do or anything like that. It's just mildly annoying. I guess we could do some... I guess we could put another storage on top of this. If we turn it sideways, well, no. Delete that. If we turn it this way, we can store planks and not have to build more stairs by doing something like that. All right. Well, we are out of beavers to do basically anything. Everybody's got jobs and stuff like that. So why are you like that? That's gonna be birch trees right there. All right. He's got a ton of work to do with the whole I need to plant all the trees. But he's getting there. He's getting there. Let's set up some breeding pods. They're under this. No, where the heck are they? I always forget where they are for these guys. Housing? Yeah, housing. I usually like to do 3, so let's set them up here. And they take water and berries and they make babies. Which is kind of a little weird. Like test tube beaver babies is a little weird. Well, of course the breeding hasn't even started. You haven't put any thing into the... Okay. You're fine. By the way, this monument here, Ed, I don't know if you've seen it, is massive. It's absolutely epically huge. But the amount of things that it takes to actually build that is it's kind of crazy. All right, I want to pause you before you eat all of my wood. At least until my trees start to grow up and stuff like that. Oh, look, we can... no, that's pine tree there. Pine. I wish it would let me, like, pre-plant the stuff. Like, hey, I know you're going to cut this down, but, you know, here, plant... Okay, there it is. You know, plant this on top of that. It's silly. It's silly. So let's see. Ed didn't get up to anything this weekend. I know what Mr. Mia did this weekend, which was come with me to Target. And then we stopped at PetSmart. I went looking, and for some reason, I thought PetSmart would carry this, like an outdoor cat shelter kind of thing. We've got a couple of neighborhood cats that I would love to give shelter to, you know, especially with how cold it's been lately. And I just want something that has, like, you know, that's up off the ground so they don't have to sleep on the cold, cold ground, and is covered from the elements. You know, it doesn't have to necessarily, like, plug in and heat up, but if it did, I wouldn't be mad about it. You know, I just want to give them a safe space to sleep. Faraday. Hi, Faraday. How you doing? How's things? Yeah, they're all over like TikTok and stuff like that, and you can buy them, and they're like $100. But I figured since I was in PetSmart, I would, you know, I would check there first before I order something that I can't look at. Faraday, we're playing the beaver game today because that's just the kind of person I am, and when I get obsessed about something, I have to play it until I get burned out on it. They're like the cutest things, right? They're so adorable carrying their little things around and being all cutesy. We're literally just waiting on trees to grow. As soon as the trees start coming in, we'll be set. We'll be good to go. We'll be good to like build to our heart's content and stuff like that. But right now we are in the planting phase. I guess I could have them take down these trees. Or I could build some more you know, some more dudes. Lumberjacks, Mia. Build a couple more lumberjacks up here. And then we could cut the trees down up here, which would give us a little bit more wood to go off of, and it would also clear this area. Y'all are about to see an ad, and for that, I am sorry. Twitch makes me. Twitch makes me. I don't like it, but you know. Screw it. Let's just build another forester. Oh, sorry. Let's build another. Let's remove some stuff first. Demolish these things here, just so that I have space to build other things. I'm gonna build another forester over there. Pine tree over there. All right, now that we're doing that, we can actually plant some actual berry bushes, and we can do like that and plant real berry bushes. And this guy, oh, maybe not. We can pause one of these guys. We need more beavers is what we really need at the moment. Pause you. You can go be the forester over there and plant some berry bushes. But I hope y'all are having a good weekend and all that good stuff, because, you know, that's important. Oh, look, I can do platforms now. Paths and structures. Platforms. Yes. Because I want to put some platforms across here so we can get over here. Ad break is done. Welcome back, y'all. Thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you. Everybody's sleeping. If y'all hear banging in the background, it's just my neighbors, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't control what they do. We got babies. We got babies in here. Look at the little beaver babies floating in their little ooze. Weird. It's weird. And we're planting some more berries so we have more food. I'm going to put in farmhouse. We're gonna put the farmhouse. We can put the farmhouse like right there. I don't really like blocking the main building. I'm not a big fan of. I like cluster building on this. Oh, we're out of yeah, we don't have any available workers currently. Let's pause one of you guys, and one of you guys can go run the you can go run this. Yeah, resource management. I like resource management games. What else did I get up to this week? Yeah, I took a mental health day on Friday. Basically spent all day sitting where I'm sitting right now, playing Timberborn. You know, so there's that. Then I went and read some books. Well, I read a book. Started a second. Read a book. If you're okay with spicy, the book was very, very good. Like, I'm totally okay with spicy, but it was very spicy. But I did sign up for... I signed up for an app that helps you track your books as well. Which I'm like super excited about. It's called Storygraph. And it helps you like keep track of your to read list. And then like what you're reading now. And it'll keep track of like you can track progress of the book you're reading and what page number you're on and stuff like that. So that you can track how fast you read or how fast you're reading that book or whatever. And it just logged me out for some reason. Silly thing. So right now I'm reading Her Soul for Revenge, which is the second book in the Souls trilogy. And then I've got a Throne of Glass series to read next. Or no, I'm going to read a book called Hooked, which is based off of the Peter Pan stories, which I'm super excited about. And then I bought a couple of other books. Hold on. Let me grab them. They're right here. One is called The Cursed. The other is called The Coven. And they're written by Harper L. Woods. And I basically bought them because the spines are pretty. Not the spines, the pages. They did artwork on the pages. So when the books are closed, one is like blue roses or hydrangeas or something like that, and the other is red roses. But I'm like in love with artwork on the pages, on the page edges. But yeah, went a little book crazy this weekend. Hi, Andrew.
Time for a little drinking pool. Cheers, genitals.
So silly. I gotta get those sounds rebalanced, and I gotta get them on their proper, their proper channels and stuff like that. I'm not sure what I did, but I apparently screwed something up because I was watching something, and the people that I was talking to in Discord were like, "Mia, what are you watching?" Because they could hear it. All right, well, I guess we really don't need this one anymore. So, yeah, let's get rid of that. He's going to go over there and work with that one. We need some more babies. It's all right, we'll get babies. It will not be a big deal. I just want these guys to fully plant this field of trees. Big word for it. Trees. Andrew, how you doing? How's things? Hey, do we have actual workers in there? We don't have any workers in there, so how is there nothing to do? Well, yeah, there is nothing to do. Food. Let's plant crops. Let's start with kohlrabi, and I'm gonna leave a space there. We'll do cassava, soybeans, and canola. And then we can also do, let's do make a path over to here just so that we can eventually, I'm gonna put stairs there. Actually, I'm gonna put stairs there. Paths and structures, stairs. That'll get stairs up there. And then we can do a little bit of corn. Plant crops. Corn. Now we can plant a little bit of eggplant. This is going to take up most of our space here. There. So, we're gonna need another farmhouse. I can tell you all that much right now. But we don't even have any workers to do anything. So right now it's a waiting game. Right now it's a waiting game. I bought some sparkling water at Costco the last time I was there, and this is black raspberry flavor, and it's delicious. It's carbonated water. All right, we're starting to get some trees grown, which is gonna make me a happy camper. Just got in a convo with a friend, so the last thing I heard you mentioning was a spicy book. I sewed back in and heard corn. Oh, that's amazing. We were talking about the crops to be planted here. But yeah, that's hysterical. Let's add some more power wheels here while we're, busy doing things. And then we'll need to put in, we'll need to put one of these in here so that, yeah. It's a Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh, good. He can reach all the way up there and he can get all of those things. Yay. Sam, how you doing? Sam, you should be proud of me. I spent like $300 on books this week. Well, Mr. Mia spent some. He bought me the Court of Thorns and Roses and the first of the Harley Laroux novels. And then I bought all the rest of it. And yeah, when we were checking out, I looked at him. I said, "Thanks for my fairy smut." Because the ACOTAR series is basically that. It's fairy smut. Let's see. 18, 19, 20. 20 bucks. Pigs in a pizza blanket. That sounds yummy. All right, let's turn you down into one worker. Maybe I can get the other guy to go start planting, crops and stuff like that. Okay, the babies. Like the little babies. Yeah, it's 485 pages, I think. But yeah, I read the whole book in about 6 hours. Where did he go? All right, are you guys out of trees to cut down? Just about, because then I'll demolish these and they can go work other places. All right, pause those, and then we can actually just demolish these. Yeah, I sat for like 6 hours yesterday and just, I couldn't put it down. It was so good. Yeah, no, it was just a really good novel. The novel is called Her Soul to Take, and it's the first of a trilogy. Started reading went back to Target because I needed the second book. So I needed the second and the third book. It's a trilogy. So we went back to Target so that I could buy the second and the third book. And then, I went a little crazy and bought the entire Throne of Glass series, as well as, 2 books one called The Coven, one called The Cursed, and they're a duo set, by Harper L. Woods. And then I bought a book called Hooked, which is based in the world of Peter Pan, but not the Peter Pan story. Well, it's amazing what you can do when you don't have kids, Sam. Just saying. I'm just saying. But I did send a warning to one of my friends because the big baddie in I know that the book that I read is like right up her alley, but the big baddie in the book has tentacles, and I didn't want her to be like, you know, I didn't want her. No, actually not. It's not. It's it's if you hold on. Apparently it's a whole series that they have. It's the Never After series. But if you want to read up on it, minus the slash at the end because I basically fat fingered that. It's that one. Oh, the reviews on Goodreads is not good for it. Yikes. But it's got pretty artwork on the binding, so I was like, on the pages, which is the thing that drew me to it. Was I was like, oh my god, look at the binding, or look at the pages, the artwork on the page edges. I was like, I love that so much. And then I was intrigued by the story. I hope that I like it better than other people would seem to like it on, you know, getting roasted on Goodreads, basically. I need y'all to plant things. Why are we stuck building? Like, what's the issue here? But I like the premise of the book. So it's the tagline is a dark, delicious, fractured fairy tale reimagining of Peter Pan. He wants revenge, but he wants her more. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. She's got it's a whole series. So like, if I like it, I don't care what the reviews say. You know. Oh, you're still down at 1. You're at 1. What are we doing? Like, where are all of my people? Why is there nobody left to be a farmer? I don't have enough beavers. So you can upgrade these little pod things for growing beavers, and basically make them make beavers to adult size. So right now they make kids. They make babies, but if you unlock the advanced breeding pods, they make adults. But they also need like extract, which is made from bad water. And we're out of logs. Of course we're out of logs. I went a little crazy on the building, which is why we're out of logs. Yeah. I also don't know that I trust Goodreads too much. Like, when I was looking for like a book to track, or an app to track my books and what I read, Goodreads was on the list, and I was just like, I've heard too much bad shit. And like, review bombing, of course, is a thing too. One of my I can speak, I swear to God. One of the authors that I follow on TikTok got review bombed on Amazon because he is an LGBTQIA author. He writes children's stories, and one of his books got review bombed on Amazon. Oh, a drought's incoming. Yay. But yeah, they basically were like they raked over his reviews and just 1-star reviewed him until he had like an average of like half a star, if that's even possible. But like he had an average of like 1.5 stars. And then of course he posts about it on TikTok and everybody goes over there and love bombs him. And he had been fighting with Amazon to get those reviews removed. Oh, look, we actually have farmers. We have one farmer. I'll plant all the things. But I also bought his book, and I bought 2 of his books actually, and he sells little penguins to go along with them because the one book is all penguins. It's two daddy penguins, and they adopt a baby penguin, and I love it. I absolutely love it, and I sent it to my niece and my nephew. After checking with their parents first that they'd be okay with me sending an LGBTQIA+ book to their children. But I ordered that book, and then I ordered another book from him. His name is Paul. And I ordered directly from him so that I made sure that I got... oh gosh, what is his last name? Paul Castle. So I ordered 2 of his books, Pringle and Finn, and then Pengrooms. No, it was The Secret Ingredient and Pringle and Finn that I ordered. And they came with 2 of their little, 2 of the little plushies. So I sent them off to the kids, just to be supportive because he's a super nice guy. He's actually got a progressing eye condition that is causing him to lose his sight, but his dream has always been to be an author and illustrator for children's books. And so he's doing everything that he can before his sight actually deteriorates completely, and he is legally blind now, but like he doesn't want to be completely blind and not have done the things that he wants to do, which is be an author and an illustrator for children's novels. So I'm happy to support people who find their dreams and stuff like that. But I'm just excited to be reading books again. I haven't read physical books in a while because they take time. They take more time than audiobooks. And if anybody wants to argue about the fact that reading or listening to audiobooks isn't the same as... I love it. I just get started planting and drought, of course. There go all my trees. You jerks. That's fine. The trees will be fine. These things are gonna die. You know, they die in like a certain number of days. But yeah, reading books takes time. Listening to audiobooks does not take as much time because I can multitask while I do those things. Paprika, Japanese novel, translated of course. There's a great and weird animated film based on it, so I figured I'd give the book a try. So far, so good. Okay, good. That's awesome. I'm trying to find a whole bunch of basically spicy authors off of TikTok before TikTok goes away. You know, because TikTok's gonna go away soon, and I agree, Sam. Audiobooks are obviously a different experience from reading a physical book, but a completely valid way of reading. There are some people out there that are like, listening to audiobooks is not reading, and I'm like, no, it absolutely is reading. You are still ingesting the contents of a book just because it's being read to you. I mean, for anybody with a disability or 9 days for TikTok, yeah. I think it's it's lower than that. I think it's a week. I think it's the 19th. Unless by some miracle there's a stay or something like that, and I don't know that that's going to be a thing. But I could also be confusing that with D-Day for inauguration. All right, I've got 2 guys that don't have jobs, so let's turn this lumberjack flag back on so we can actually chop down these trees. And then I do want to put... What was I doing? What was I thinking? Power. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to remind you. Oh, they're so unhappy. Broken teeth? We can't have that now. I'm sorry, I'll fix it. I'll fix it, well-being. I will give you a grindstone. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I think they only don't replace reading when you're literally trying to learn the skill of reading the written word. Absolutely. Like little kids reading, or little kids listening to audiobooks instead of reading, not the best option. But I also understand that there are some accessibility issues. Yes, me too. Me too, Sam. I kind of want to read, like physically read all of them with, with read the books. We have the books. Mr. Mia has them. So it would not be bad for me to read all of them, but I also have like my own sense of this is how I know the characters as, and I am a big fan of Roy Dotrice, who was the narrator for the Song of Ice and Fire books. I thought he did a phenomenal job. The character voices that he gave, even though weren't quite so different, were different enough that 2 books later, if he used that voice, I knew immediately who was speaking. The issue that I have is that Roy Dotrice passed away, and so when George R. R. Martin's ghostwriters eventually gets around to writing the next couple of books, we're not gonna have the same guy reading them and narrating the next couple of books, and that makes me very sad. You guys are going to see an ad in about a minute, which means we've been streaming for an hour. Yeah, I agree. It was rude of George R. R. Martin to take forever to release books, knowing full well that this was the kind of thing that he put into play. Just saying. That's like my biggest thing is like I refuse to read any of George R. R. Martin's new stuff until he finishes A Song of Ice and Fire. And I know that I'm probably wasting my time and I'm not going to get to... I know you meant Roy Dotrice, but I don't think that that's a fair assessment. All right. I'm stuck waiting on lumber again. I could build another. I could get them to take these trees down. Let's do that. Cut trees. They're not going to be able to reach over here. I'm going to have to make another little lumberjack shack. But I've got no people. So, this is going to be fun. It's only temporary anyway. Just until they take those down. We'll pause one of these guys. At least until the babies grow up. There's 3 babies. I have to wait for them to grow up. And we should probably give them some houses. Yeah, I don't think he's ever finishing them either. Sleeps 10, sleeps 16. We could wait just a little bit longer. Needs 70 wood. Jeez. And build the large barracks. We'll wait a little bit longer, get our wood supply up. At least we're gonna have some food, though. For right now, let's make you 1, and the other guy can, Oh. Okay, well, I have enough people then. Okay, fine. Fine, I have enough people, as long as there's somebody out here doing this. TV show got too popular, then got people too mad. There's no great way forward for him. Yeah, but he's gonna have to put something out about it, and either way, he's gonna have to announce that, you know, he's not writing the next 2 books. He's not finishing the series, basically. He's got to at least tell the world that he's not finishing it. I also want to see the actual ending for that series. Because right now I want to see his vision for the ending, because I don't think it was what HBO did. I think HBO loosely took his ending and went their own way with it. Or at least I choose to believe that. Because there's no way that Bran becomes king of the 7 kingdoms. Spoiler alert. But that show is, you know, 10 years old. I agree. Cancel TV shows should put out what their ending was going to be. You know, wrap it up in a movie. Do an hour and a half long, you know, feature presentation a la Firefly. You know. Though I think if anything was going to come back, Firefly would be like everybody's first choice for, you know, hey, bring back my favorite TV show. He would have to do something now because people hated that ending. Honestly, I think for all the shit she went through, Sansa should have been queen of the 7 kingdoms. You know, Bran could be Hand, and yeah, I just think for all the shit she went through, Sansa should have been queen. All right, we're building up some more loggage. Waiting for the babies to grow. I would have made Arya the master of whisperers. She could have taken over for Varys. Jon could have become the captain of the Night Watch, or the Gold Cloaks or whatever. Or if he really wanted to go back to the Night Watch, he could 100% just be, you know, he could take the Night Watch back over. Night Watch. Is that? I think that's the right name for them. I don't know why I feel like I'm saying that and it's wrong. Yeah, Jon could be captain of the Kingsguard. I mean, shit, Jon could be king for all I care. You know, like, I don't see anything wrong with that. But I don't think Bran being king was a good choice. All right, let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, we're talking about the Song of Ice and Fire and the travesty that HBO did to it. Great. One of my beavers died. The baby should be growing up soon. Oh, the ending of it was absolutely awful, Faraday. The Red Priest resurrects one more soul. All right, we have to build some storage for the food. Because otherwise they're not going to actually collect it much longer. Let's build storage up here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do. I never know what these things are called. Corn. I hate that. Hold on. Yes. I hate that it's in 2 different lines. My bad, y'all. My bad. Corn, soybeans, and cassava. Where is it? Oh, we've got canola seeds too, so. Turns out it was all a dream. The end. You're so funny, Sam. Yep, that's gonna eat all of our logs. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. Because we'll need one for eggplant and one for the other thing, the kohlrabi. Mangrove, fermented. Where is it? My brain is just not seeing it. Just retcon it and say nothing. Exactly. There it is. Just retcon it and say nothing. Hey, look, we've got 2 beavers with nothing to do in their lives. So we'll add another guy to this place. And we can add another beaver to the main shack. They're like the builders and stuff like that. The FNAF approach. Yeah, that sounds amazing. I love that idea. Hunan's on the radiator, curled up, all nice and warm. All right, so we're gonna wait for these guys to get built. They can come and pick up this stuff whenever they feel like it. Pain in the butts. What building lacks workers? Means today, I swear. Yeah, I know there. I know we don't have anything for in there. I don't have any more. 4, 5, 6. No, I have canola, soybean, cassava. That's what I don't have over here. Cassava. I'm not even sure I'm saying that properly. Coffee beans, algae, cassavas. There we go. There we go. Now we have storage for all of our different food types. We're good to go. Just retcon it and say nothing. It might be the best approach, to be completely honest. Plant. No, that's not what I wanted. I want plant trees. Plant trees. Birch, birch, birch. Plant the trees. Y'all go cut down the trees. I don't know. I have a lot of feelings about the Game of Thrones series because I read the books before I watched the series, and the books are so good. And the series was so faithful to them in the beginning. And I know that, like, we had to go off script a little bit because there weren't books to be, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, there weren't books to go off of. But, like, I just feel like it was such a disservice. That's just how I feel. I mean, I guess that's fair to feel that way too, just because there's, you know, there's nothing worse than being basically having like your things hyper unrelated. You ever see something in a game and notice it would not work in real life? Yeah, every day in Minecraft. Every day in Minecraft, like floating sand blocks and, you know, things like that. But what specifically are you talking about? Is it something related to this? And y'all should see me when I play this game by myself. I'm constantly going like this, but I don't do it because I know it would make you guys sick. I try to move a bit more purposefully when I've got people watching. We have 7 babies. I can't wait for those 7 babies to grow up so I can actually do things. That's the only problem with Iron Teeth is like breeding, you have to plan ahead when you're breeding. And I've got to make them houses soon. I feel bad that they're that they're laying on the ground. Oh, we have enough to unlock the big houses. Let's unlock the big houses. And let's build them some big houses. We're going to build them back a little bit. So in Warframe, there's a shotgun. However, the magazine sits right in the middle of the barrel. The magazine is a circle that sits vertical. It's called the bore if you want to look it up. Okay, let me look it up real quick. Boar frame. The boar. So no, that would not work in real life. Yeah, they're gonna take forever to do those because they need so much wood. They're like 70 logs a piece. Hey, we got more things being born. More beaver babies. Beaver babies. Beaver babies. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, that gun is unrealistic. Oh. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I like my job. Please do not get me wrong. I love my job. I am just tired. I am tired. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's also far too far forward on the barrel for it to do anything. Now I'm looking hard into comfy reading chairs because I can read on my couch all I want, but I would kind of like something more comfortable that I can curl up in. And Mr. Me has told me not to get a beanbag. I also think I'm potentially too old to be sitting in beanbags. My back would probably not appreciate it. Hey, we're almost there for one of our housing units. Yeah, that's kind of why you have to like suspend disbelief at some point. Beanbag's a bad idea for anybody over 12. I mean, you're not wrong. Let's add some more things for them to do because they're gonna start getting mad. I don't have enough to unlock that. We could do like a rooftop terrace like up here. Not the worst idea. I'm not mad about it. Let's make it at least pretty to get up there. Paths and structures. We'll put one of these bad boys up there, and then some stairs and path, and at least they can be a little bit happy with that. Gotta give them the well-being stuff, you know? Campfire's too big. But they'll finish this building first before they start working on anything else. I do like the aqueduct system, though. Like, that looks really cool. Yay! See, now they're happier. Now they're happier. Everybody's sleeping. I'm so glad that like Mr. Mia doesn't mind that we call him Mr. Mia on the channel. It makes life so much easier because I wouldn't be able to call him Six because that's not the name that I know him as. Hey, look, we've got more people. We've got more people. I'm gonna put a couple more lumberjacks over here because we need to get through some more of this wood. Get it moving. And we can add 2 more guys to that too. And they can haul and build and stuff like that. I believe this guy's sitting over. Oh no, they went and got the logs from over there. That makes me happy. So yeah, I was looking at ones on actually saw so I looked up comfortable reading chairs on Amazon, and the first thing was these metal chairs, and like they were all metal chairs. They look like the kind you sit at when you're like at a school function or something like that. Nothing wrong with being Mr. Anyone who gets upset at being referred to as an adjunct of their wife when she's known in a professional environment needs a shrink. Right, exactly, Faraday. I was like, how is that comfy? I don't want to sit on metal while I'm trying to read a book, and I certainly don't want to sit straight upright either. You know? And I don't want to sit in my bed and read, because all I'm going to end up doing then is like I'll read for 20 minutes and then take a nap. Because I know myself. How about some showers? Would you guys be happy with some showers? So you can fill that need for some wet fur. Yeah, so like I don't want to sit directly upright. I kind of want something that has a recliner. It needs to have something that like I can still put my feet out on, so I'm kind of leaning towards like a big comfy recliner, but I also need something that's going to fit in the space that we have. Yeah, that's my issue with like reading in bed is as soon as I get an hour into reading, I'm going to want to take a nap. Because I'll be warm and comfortable and all of that stuff. I have to be sitting at least so upright that I can't be comfortable enough to fall asleep. But I also don't want to fall asleep when I'm reading, because reading is why I'm doing this. Hey, look, now everybody can have beds. Yay, everybody's got beds now. Yay. Oh, you shouldn't read hunched over. Like, do that homework pose where you're like hunched over the table. That's bad for your shoulders. One unconnected building. Yes, it's unconnected because you haven't finished building the connection for it. Hey, look, it's no longer unconnected. Finish building the things around it. Look at all the little babies sitting up at the fire pit. That's so funny. Ugh. That's so bad. Why? Do we still have people that don't have beds? No, everybody's got beds. Promise, everybody's got beds. Hey, look. Everybody went to bed. Happiness should go up more because everybody's got beds. There it is. Told you. and I would read like sitting in my desk chair, but like then I get the whole feeling that I would be more apt to not read. I would want to play video games and stuff like that. And reading in my office doesn't exactly, you know, it's not conducive to actually reading. Why are y'all not filling these up? Oh, because the farmhouse isn't full yet. Got it. I think I'm gonna make another farmhouse. So that these guys can have some help, because that's a lot of farm. Fermenter, an oil press, hydroponic gardens. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I don't know. I'm just happy to be reading books again. I really needed the whole thing of being back into that kind of thing. All right, so we've got another farmhouse. We've got one person working in there. That's cool. So that'll give us a little bit extra help on getting these things collected. There's a game called This Is the President. It's eerily similar to IRL. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, what else can we do to make them happier? Nothing, because we don't have any wood yet. Pain in the butt. Bunch of stuff. Oh, nope. Satisfactory is a lot of fun, but I find Satisfactory more fun with people. Like, if I play with other people. Cruising along. Oh, do we have 4 farmers now? Ooh, yay. That's exciting. Hopefully we'll actually get this stuff all harvested. Yeah, Satisfactory is a lot of fun. Like I said, I enjoy it more with other people. It's the same way that I play Minecraft. Minecraft for me is more fun with other people unless I'm playing like Skyblock Minecraft. Because then you're alone on an island either way. I still enjoy playing that with other people. It's just I can play it by myself. But, oh, I got my DNA test results back from Ancestry. I posted it in the Discord for y'all to see. But basically, I am, European. And that's it. Like, I am just basic white girl European. It does not get, I cannot physically get any more white according to my DNA. Yeah. Cannot get any more white. Let's see. Go back to my Discord. Let's see. What am I? I am Germanic European, Eastern and Central European, England and Northwest Europe, and Southern Italy and the Eastern Mediterranean. And part cat, yes. I am only a cat by association. But I did find out there's a little bit of Jewish in my history, like 2%. So not a whole lot, but like 2% Jewish, which is interesting. But it's not at all what I thought it was gonna be. The fact that I'm mostly Germanic European is not at all what I thought I was going to be, because my dad has family that came right over from Italy, so I thought I was going to be mostly Italian, but apparently, you know, apparently not. Apparently not, and that's okay. It's okay. I do not have to be. All right, I want to build one more thing before all of this gets moving. I want to build a hauling post. I think we're gonna put it right there. Well, welcome back from the ad break, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out through it. I appreciate your faces. But yeah, I thought I was going to be more Italian than anything else. And definitely not the case. I am more German than anything else. Trees. These are pine trees back here. Yay, we finally got all the trees planted. That only took forever. And this guy's just about done over here. Got a couple of more little ones and a couple of big ones, and he'll be done. But yes, the haulers are insanely helpful because they basically just carry shit around the district. So like they'll empty this and put it in the storage and stuff like that, and they'll supply places with things. So like if I had this turn off, they'd bring wood logs to it, which we're almost at the point where I feel like I could turn that back on, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. We're about to go into a drought in 2 days. One building lacks workers. Why? There. Water should always be our top priority. Let's bring you down to 3. Yeah, water's one of our top priorities. Oh look, they're starting to fill up the food storage. Yay! All right, what are we doing today? Who's live? Who is live? Let's see. Is anybody playing Timberborn? Like a couple of people, but it looks like a lot of people are playing it in other languages. I literally just tried to click on this one stream's screen so I could move it around like I was playing the map. I was trying to figure out what they were doing. Maybe blowing stuff up? That's interesting. Water is our top priority is not not according to Nestle. No, not according to Nestle. All right. All right, y'all. I think that is where we're gonna call it for the day. We made really good progress for a day one. I'm gonna put this on pause. I think we're gonna go try to make some new friends. Y'all go over there. I don't know this person, so you know if the vibes are bad, sorry. But y'all go over there, spread our usual positivity and love and all that good stuff. They're playing Timberborn. They only have 3 people over there, so if you guys want to stick around and raise somebody's spirits, we're gonna go over and raid this person. And I will be back on Wednesday. I love your faces. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Remember, if you can't be good at it. I'll see you later.